Very good afternoon to all of you. Respected resource person of today's webinar, Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh sir, Professor and Head in the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University. Dr. Prashanta Kumar Dekka, General Secretary, Assam College Librarians Association. Dr. Birendra Pal, Coordinator of ICT Cell, Assam College Librarians Association. Honorable Principal of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Bhattacharya, and all participants. On behalf of the organizer, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you all to the first webinar of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College. Today's topic is awareness on use of online e-resources. Now, I'd like to invite Dr. Pradeep Kumar Bhattacharya, Honorable Principal of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, for welcome and inaugural address. Sir, please.
Thank you, Dalini. So, good afternoon to everybody. On behalf of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College family, I welcome all of you to this awareness program organized by IQC of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College in association with Assam College Library Association on the awareness program on use of online resources. So, as we all know that we are running through a very hard situation. We don't have any proper classroom situation, and in this situation it is very important to use online resources, and we know that online resources are available in India. Different institutions are availing these resources, but problem is that many of us we don't know how to use these resources. So this is the first attempt made by IQC of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, and hope this will be a successful one, and students and all the participants will learn how to use these online resources and for their research programs as well as for class programs. So with these few words, I inaugurate the whole session, and at very beginning, I would like to thank Assam Library College Association for your effort and time, and I wish a successful completion of this awareness program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's a really great honor for Assam College Librarians Association to be in the platform of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College. And really, we are very much proud that today we have got a huge number of participants. So, thank you, sir. Next, I would like to invite the Honorable General Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association, Dr. P.K. Dekka, sir, to kindly give his speech, sir. As you know that Dr. Dekka, sir, is the person behind this program, and he is working day and night for this kind of program. Yesterday night also he was talking with me regarding this program, how to proceed and in what we have to communicate. So, sir, without wasting time, I would like to invite you, sir. Please come.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Binder. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Honorable Principal of ARYA VIDYAPEETH, Dr. P.K. Bhattacharya sir, Coordinator IQSC, and research person of today's program, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Head of Department Library Information Science and Librarian IC Guwahati University, taking handed library, Dr. Birendra Pal, Convener ICT Cell, SCLA, and the Librarian College, respected faculties of this prestigious college, and respected participants present in this webinar. On behalf of SCLA, I welcome all of you in this amazing program. It is to all of you know that we are now in the hard situation due to pandemic, and the society is at a huge loss in the uh, entire world. All the educational institutions are closed for last 2.5 months across the country, and our student community are badly affected. And according to latest report of UNESCO, more than 1.5 billion students already lost, affected their education. This has actually compelled us to all the education institutions across the world to adopt teaching online platform. The lockdown has accelerated the adoption of more digital technology. This is an ideal time, I think, to experiment and deploy new tools and techniques to make education delivery meaningful to students. And it is a chance to be more efficient and productivity while deploying a new and improvement professional skills knowledge as well knowledge to online learning and assessment. Here the teachers should need to send their teaching method and adopt to involving technology centered uh, teaching. The teachers should establish themselves as skilled individuals who can deliver what the students expected. Uh, to establish it, a teacher should be active in research and research publication to put an experience skills on online teaching. And looking at that, compound university, college, and schools are forced to shut down. Government of India as well as state government and private players have regularly been published information on various initiatives undertaken by ministries and various departments like MHRD, Department of Technical Education, NCRD, and other support and benefit our students and youth. There are many platforms created to the enable online education in India. These are supported by the MSRD, the NCRT, and the Department of Technical Education, and also uh, like Easy Pathshala, SWAYAM, NET, and other online platform aim to increase accessibility to content desired utilized for post material and classes and running on online modules. They include the NPTEL and NKN and NAD, among others. In view all of this, Assam College Librarian Association ACLA has taken up a series of programs for capacity building of college librarian and teacher and other academic faculties through its own initiative. And our main objective is to create awareness on the use of online resources as directed by MHRD among the library professional research participants and all academic communities. And we are provided this service voluntary, and it is a modest contribution from us towards academic communities of Assam. I would like to request all participants to subscribe our daily YouTube channel, where we have already posted lots of educational and informative videos that will be very useful for you. And I'm happy to inform you that during this lockdown period already we have successfully completed 14 members of webinars on awareness of use of different resources in different college and institutions of Assam. All the technical needs and all the technical needs are handled by the ICT cell and of the assistant under our Dr. Venopal. In future also, we are planning to provide some similar online program for the teachers and student communities. And I offer my heartfelt thanks to the resource person, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh. He's a very busy person. He's giving us his valuable time. And Dr. Vedapal, Librarian Collaborative College intervened. It is not possible for me to organize this type of program. The both of resource person will cover some important digital resources which are recommended by our MSRD, and hope you will be benefited from today's session. And then I would like to offer my special gratitude to our principal sir. Uh, is giving us this opportunity, and special thanks to our librarian Galvi Devi. She is also very active member of our CNA. And we feel honored to organize this process into the own, always in higher education institution of Assam. Uh, I'm really happy. And at that, once again, I welcome all participants to this webinar. And I'm sure all of you will be benefited from this online education. Thank you all. Thank you, Victor.
Okay. Thank you
Over
so
to
much, Dr. Prasanta Deka, sir. Thank you for your valuable speech. We hope ACLA will definitely move into another height under your guidance. And thank you once again for ACLA's voluntary contribution towards higher education in Assam. We are very glad to have with us Honorable Research Person of today's webinar, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, sir. Before starting the session, let me introduce Professor S.K. Singh, sir. He is presently professor and head in the Department of Library and Information Science at Guwahati University and librarian in charge of Krishnakanta Handike Library of Guwahati University. He is also a nodal officer of Guwahati University SWAYAM platform. He has published more than 80 research papers and articles in many national and international journals. Under his supervision, 10 scholars have awarded PhD degree. He is a member of many editorial board and review committee of national and international journals. Now, I'd like to cordially request Dr. S.K. Singh, sir, to continue the session. Sir, please.
Yeah, thank you, Dalimi. So, good afternoon to all of you and Honorable Dr. P.K. Bhattacharya, Principal of the ARYA College, and then IQAC members who are directly and indirectly associated with the conduct of this program. The librarian of this college, Dr. Dalimi Devi, very dynamic, and you have seen her work, what she is providing you since she has joined in the college. My friend Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka, who is the secretary of ACLA, and Dr. Birender Pal, the coordinator of ICT cell, as well as the librarian of Kaliabar College. So this Dr. Deka and Dr. Pal is the main person behind the activities which we are enjoying today. And for the last 15, today is the 16th program they are conducting, and the 16 webinar, then they have already successfully completed your 2 advanced level upcoming soul software, then 4 or 5 tutorials successfully, and there is a huge demand from different parts of the country that ACLA should join them, should associate with them to organize such type of program for the country. So this is a good sign for ACLA that they are wonderfully doing this voluntarily job for the development of academic fraternity, not only in the state of Assam or Northeast India, but for entire country, you can say that. And just a few days back, you might be knowing or might have read in the newspaper also that our participants are from foreign countries also, like Philippines and USA also. So this is a good sign for the entire ACLA and the person who is behind that. So I'm very happy that I'm associated with this. And today, the same topic we are repeating every day. Just our intention is to create awareness among the users, those who are using these e-resources. That is our main intention. So here, as I am talking the same thing every day. So topic which is given in front of you is the online awareness e-resources program during the lockdown period. And we are very happy again that today is the last day of the lockdown 4. And though the lockdown 5 is going to be implemented from tomorrow, but the good thing is that we are going to view or witness the unlockdown. So first unlockdown 1.0. So let us see what happens and what we are going to get it. But thing is that the show must go on, and this type of orientation program or this type of training program and awareness program must continue. And the ACLA is taking it to the right direction itself. So let me start with the Mahatma Gandhi saying that he was father of our nation, that my heart is drawn backwards and forwards between the spinning wheels and the books. Here I mean to say that books as well as the spin. So wheel, spinning wheels, it gives us the direction, it shows us the growth, etc. So books, publications and books carries variety of informations. So when you see the history of book, you will see from the clay tablet to we have reached to the click of a mouse, that is digital books or electronic books, whatever we call it. So today we are completely in the different era of the books. We can say that from clay to books, the journey of books from clay tablet to switch this click of a button. So that towards that we are moving in the direction, and these roles are played by the e-resources. So e-resources, when you talk about the e-resources, this is combination of both. Both means offline as well as online. Okay, so before starting, let me just give some view why we are talking about this e-resources, why we are talking about the books, etc., and what is the scenario, what is the reason behind that, that we are compelled by some situation, or we are intentionally or unintentionally doing that thing. So the first point here in the slide is mentioned time. So time is very precious, and as you know, all of you know that, and all of you are very much familiar that time and tide wait for none. So time, when it is coming to your way, you grasp that time and you start utilizing that time. And this COVID pandemic for the last 70 days, I can say that, taught us many new things. You may be interested, you may not be interested, but this pandemic has given us a lots of idea, and this is the result that though we are uh, away from distant places, but we are seeing and looking at each other through this electronic media. So time is changing very fast, and we have to take ourselves in that direction only. So it is a rapid change in the society. You can say that there's a rapid change, and we are living in that society. And as we are witnessing that there are lots of changes that are going on. You can call the sea changes or n number of changes which is coming to our way. Knowledges are imparted in different ways, and knowledge is expanding in such a way that you cannot even imagine and cannot count also. See, because of the explosion of literature, it is very difficult to find out how many literatures are there, how many documents are there, maybe in the printed form, maybe in the electronic form. Earlier, we had some devices like Indian National Bibliography, we had British National Bibliography. From that, we are getting the information that within a year, this number of books are published by Government of India or other countries like that. But today, it is increasing in such a way that we don't have any measuring rod for that how many documents are published. But we are depending upon some of the resources, some of the web information, some of the sites like that. So in one of the slides, I will show you that every minute a book is being produced, and that number is increasing. More than 27 crores of books are there in that site, and no area is left untouched where you are not getting the information. So these things are possible nowadays by the libraries. So library is not untouched, and the library professional has to play a major role. And now everybody is mastered. Everybody has become smart in today's date. So smart user, smart uh, literator, you can say that, a smart student, a smart device you are using, the smartphone you are using for getting the smart information, etc. So what is the reason behind that? How we have become a smart? How the technology is helping to us? This is the main thing which I'm just going to highlight within few seconds. So as all of you know that various revolutions are the example of social and scientific development in the world. And we have seen in India also, we have seen that green revolution, we have seen that white revolution, we have seen industrial revolution, we have seen the technological revolution. Technological revolution, I mean to say that use of this particularly the mobile phone, etc., can be said. There is no fixed thing that it is there or not, but we are claiming, we are saying that this Geo company has started the technological revolution. You can say that, but ultimately those are the part of the industrial revolution, and that thing be coming under the third industrial revolution and the fourth industrial revolution. So in the first industrial revolution, we have seen that steam engine was invented, and because of steam engine, the transportation become easier. Then in the 1800, the second industrial revolution took place, and there the electricity was generated, and because of the electricity we are depending. Now, if there is no electricity, then everything gone, and we are fully dependent upon the electricity. That is the best part of our life. Then the third is in 1990s, that is third industrial revolution, which is basically dealing with the digital devices, computer, etc. And because of this type of technology, smartphone I was talking about, the different types of media, social media, or whatever it is, in the technological changes we have seen. So everything is coming under this industrial revolution. Now see the futuristic approach today. Today, the futuristic approach, that the intelligence, we are talking about artificial intelligence, we are talking about the robotics, we are talking about the 3D printing and so on. So still the 5G is knocking at the door in India. We have not yet started the technology, this technology of the 5G, etc. But certainly there is China who is talking about the 7G, and now there is all of you know about the China, that how much advanced they are in different activities. And today we are facing all those things for the last 70 days. It is said that it is also man-made creation by the China, and Chinese is making all good and bad things. So this is one of the worst things that China has developed. And from other side, we should thankful to China that because of that we are using this technology and we are conducting webinars and seminars throughout the country, throughout the world. Our life cycle is completely changed because of this COVID problems. So from tomorrow we will be very much free, very much relaxed on such type of things. But here just some of the important things which I would like to point out, that what we have learned earlier, we have to unlearn first, and then we have to relearn first, then we have to survive in the society. For example, simple example is that when computer came, nobody was willing to go through or understand about the computer, what are the advantages, what are the disadvantages of the computer. But today, see, everybody is fully dependent upon the computer. Rather, we can say that we are the slave of the computer or slave of the smartphone, etc. So here I mean to say that first, whatever we learned earlier is becoming or has already become unwanted or irrelevant or obsolete. You can say that, rather to say obsolete, and that thing you have to unlearn first, and then you relearn it. Then you start providing services in the library. Also, you have seen the traditional library and what the modern library is providing. We're talking about the electronic digital library, we're talking about the virtual library, and so on. And days coming very soon that technology will take in different ways, so that library service will be also more in expandable forms. And then after doing all those type of things, we are going for superannuation, that is after retirement of the job. And during this, we had some traditional job. Some was librarian, some was photographer, some was doctor, some was engineer. Like that, in every field there are traditional jobs. But during this COVID period, new responsibilities has been deployed, and it has been accepted by all the professionals in this way or that way, according to the requirement, according to the subject area. Now, what will be the scenario after the COVID period is over? So from tomorrow, we are going to unlock period of 1.0, and you can define and redefine your new job title accordingly. What we have were earlier, what you have done during lockdown period, and what you are going to do after the post lockdown period. So just few points here I will just point out. E-learning, anything you know that it is a web-based learning, which is commonly referred to the e-learning or online learning. It is one of the best part. Nowadays you can attend some certificate programs, you can get the certificates courses, you can do diploma courses, you can do degree courses, you can do PG courses also. That type of things are nowadays available and growing. So many examples are there which will be shown to you by Dr. Brinder Pal, when he will give the live demo of such type of things, like Swam, then he will talk about the Sudh Ganga, he will talk about the your Swam Prabha and NPTL and open books, many things he is going to discuss, so we will enjoy all those things. So learning, utilizing digital technologies to access the educational resources is the main part of our part of the e-learning, you can say that. So everything has advantages as well as disadvantages. So this the e-learning is also having some advantages. So few of them are there. There are hundreds of advantages are there. Only few just to make it example, like that type of things it is mentioned here. So all of you know it is an efficient way of delivering course online. Just a few minutes back I have cited that different types of certificates and diploma can be acquired from these online courses, and it is convenience. So it is due to its convenience, flexibility, the resources are available anywhere and at any point of time, 24 hours a day, you can say that. And everybody is allowed, like students, researchers, teachers can take advantage of this web-based learning, and it is the greatest help to the learners, you can say that. See, there are some learners who are very much interested to learn new thing, but because of his earning and learning process, so during that time that person is very much busy in their jobs, traditional jobs, etc., and not getting the time. So during the off time he can have that degree, he can have learned such type of things, but that is usually very much throughout the world and throughout India also, you can say that. And as I mentioned, there are some disadvantages also. Disadvantages means e-learning lacks face-to-face communication, but at present, as we are from you are from that part of the system, I am from this part of the system, in between we are having social distancing we are maintaining in COVID period. The Prime Minister is saying only 2 meters, but we are maintaining hundreds and thousands of meters social distancing, and we are very much safe from the COVID attack, etc., through this online learning or through this webinar, etc. So face-to-face, this first point, though it is I have mentioned here, e-learning lacks face-to-face communication, but I can say that no, it is not lacking. We are using face-to-face and getting face-to-face. This example, we can say that online classes are being conducted, though physically we are not face-to-face, but electronically we are face-to-face. We can see each other, you can do at the live time what you are doing and what the others are getting, what you are getting, what the students are getting when you're talking about the online classes, etc. And there's lack of pressure, disadvantage in the sense that there are just whatever it is given. I just talk one disadvantage. I have seen basically in the schools, etc., when these online classes are going on. So there, suppose the school is in normal days, the school are functioning for 6 hours or 6 hours, obviously 6 hours, and it means 6 hours. There is a leisure time, there is a play time, there is a library time, there is a sports time. So hardly 3 to 4 hours, the 3 hours or 3.5 hours the students are reading or studying it. But in lockdown period, what I have seen since morning to 2:30, 3:30, 5 hours, 6 hours, the students are forced to learn. So that is not a good sign. That should not be encouraged. That should be discouraged. So this is one of the sad part or disadvantage part of the online. So those institution schools are imparting such type of thing. They should not go for more than 3 hours. That is 3 hours is sufficient. Or obviously, if we are just you are attending, I am delivering speech. So my speech should not exceed in any case more than half an hour. It should be confined to 25, 20 minutes. If it is there, then it is better. Then you will also enjoy it, and you will get to have some concentration also. So if a person is talking hours together in the web resources also online mode also, that is also a disadvantage part of the online resources. You can say that online communication, etc. Say that. So there should not be torturous with seemingly and endless PPTs. That is also one of the advantages. I told you that there's online lectures, online classes should not continue for 1 hour, 2 hours together for by one person. So we have seen many persons are talking prepared hundreds of slides, and till 100 slides exhausted, he go on talking and talking. That is also one of the torturous part of the online medium, online things. That side of things should be avoided. Coming back to the e-resources, etc. Here, the e-resources consist of publishing anything in the electronic forms, electronic serials, journals, electronic periodicals, books, documents, and so on consist of the electronic resources. And these e-resources are nothing but a bundle of group of information, group of subjects joined together, and which are made available to you in the digital form and electronic form. And for the better use, for quick use, etc., then we call it a simple way that these are the electronic resources. As you know, I in the beginning also have told you that it can be read offline as well as online. So offline mode, you can download it and read it later on. Online mode, you can read directly from the web, etc. So e-resources are digital version of the print document. Earlier, we had first print document, then electronic document. Today, we are having first electronic document, then print documents. So E2P and P2E concept is going on throughout the world. So these e-resources are one of the biggest and largest as well as quickest growing segment in the digital collection for most of the libraries and most of the publishing houses and aggregator and disseminator of information, etc. And these open access are adding some information from some flavor to it. So through this e-resources initiative, we can reach very easily to lakhs of persons, needy persons, etc. in this way or that way. Because suppose you are using consortium, because you are a member of certain consortium. Now, college, when you are related to the colleges, in colleges you are having endless consortium by implement center. Then for universities, you are having e-Sindhu program. Under e-Sindhu program, we are having 10,000 e-journals and 31 lakh plus books. That same in the enlist 6,000 plus journals and 31 lakh plus books are there. So besides that, the open source are adding a lot to this, and we are having National Digital Library of India and DL site, that is IIT Kharagpur, doing the project, and we are having open source and directory of open access journals as well as directory of open access books, etc. And many more sites. Free sites are available throughout the web, and you can go through it, you can use it, download it as per your requirement. These are some of the platforms, the resources for electronic information, where we can preserve it and you can use it later on. The best example here are cited the CD-ROM. CD-ROM is going to be obsolete very soon, and in many cases we have seen that it is already obsolete. But even though we are using till now, so CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, HDD, the hard disks, electronic databases, and there. Then digital library concept will be there. Digital library is online. So these are, then we might have heard about the microfilm, microfiche, magnetic tape, magnetic drum, etc. So these are the devices where you can record or preserve the data, whatever downloaded data, etc. And as per your need, as per your requirement, you can use it. We are having nowadays external hard disks where the capacity is in TB and more than that also. So you cannot imagine that in one small hard disk can capture lakhs of documents which are available in the library, and you can carry it anywhere. So for reading such type of things, we need some devices. We are using Kindle, we are using laptop, we are using desktop, we are using your smartphone, etc. But all these except Kindles, all are emitting some radiations, etc., which are very, very dangerous for the health problem. Basically, the mobile phone, smartphones are giving more radiation, which are creating health hazard problems. So we should be safe from that also. So always should not sit in front of the system, maybe electronic devices, any electronic devices, etc. So Kindle is one of the example for that, where the less radiations are there. So National Digital Library of India, then internet, these internet resources are there. IR, the institutions are having their, colleges are having their own institutional repositories. Many colleges already prepared this. These are also the example of the e-resources. Okay, the social media platform is there for communication of those e-resources, etc. And this Sooth Sindhu, see this Sooth Sindhu, as I have mentioned, that it is the service provided by the Implement Center, and where this 10,000 plus and 31,35,000 plus journals are there, and 22 resources and 4 databases are available. And you must visit this site www.implement.ac.in. There you will get lots of information related to digital resources, electronic resources, and what is happening. And they are doing a lot for the development of higher education in India, especially the northeastern states. So there is no area untouched. I can say there is no area untouched where the electronic resources or digital resources are not available. Whatever the subjects we are having in this universe of knowledge, all subjects are covered under this universe of knowledge, electronic resources. And these are very, very useful for the students also, researchers also, teaching community also. So as we are mentioning about open access e-resource management, here what we have seen in both the cases, the need and attitude of users are totally changing, and it changed, and the students are motivated towards the use of e-resources. But whose duty is this? The duty of the teachers can motivate the student to go use maximum use of these e-resources in the era of credit and grading system, the era of semester system. The teacher must go through the different e-resources available in different platforms. Even you are taking the help of this analyst program also, that is also sufficient for you, and then you can guide your student that these are the resources from where you will get the information. See, for example, I would like to cite here that teachers are giving some assignments to the student. So my suggestion is that don't give any direct assignment which is available in the textbooks prescribed in the syllabus, etc. So area should be that textbook area, but the answer should be available, not easily available in the textbook. So they should take the help of the reference sources, reference books, etc. And they should be well informed that these are the sources in the digital format. You go to the library and you can access it, and you will read it, go through it, download it, but don't copy it, don't write as it is, write in your own language, write in your own sentences. Then that will be safe use of that document. Otherwise, if you're copying directly, downloading directly, no problem. But if you're writing it directly and presenting as a submission of seminar, this assignment, etc., then that is a gross violation of the Digital Right and Copyright Act. So side by side, you have to teach the student, you have to tell the student, motivate the student that don't copy anything directly, you read it, write it, and then present in your own way. So that is not the violation of the copyright. So copyright violation, digital right violation should be also informed to the students. That is why we are using the term here, the attitude of the student. Users are totally changed, and students are motivated towards the maximum use of these e-resources. And as we are mentioning about the open sources, so here the 27 crore 43 lakhs, this is the simple figure just to make you understand. So these e-resources are nowadays totally showing their efficiency and caliber in different way, this way or that way. So let us talk about directory of open access journal. This is the world's biggest and largest directory related to the journals. Here you will get information about all sources, all subjects. And next one is directory of open access books, DOAB. So this is also here, you will also get thousands and lakhs of books here also of your choice, etc. And all areas are covered under this. And these are all other renowned publishing houses, etc. But in other publishing houses like here, Elsevier is given, OJS, Springer is given, then other sites like Science Director is given, Willy is given. So these are all the latest, and these are all the renowned publishing house of the world. So they are also providing information or literatures or resources in the digital form. But as they are the professional one, they are the commercial one, so they are not giving the latest one, up-to-date one. In that you will get some old issues. Latest one you have to purchase it Either you get it through the consortium mode, or you get it directly by becoming a member by paying some required fees as per their price list, etc. Or yes, that is the only solution. And besides that, the open sources are there where you can download many things. So this is just one symbol, just example in front of you, and which you can use it later on. And this first one, that DOAJ and DOAB, will be shown live by Dr. Bendapal in his demo, etc. So this is some e-journals repository, etc. So here I would like to point this NISCare online journal, IGNO e-resources. So NISCare scientific journal, you will get it, and there is a NPTEL program also. There you will get many science and technology related books in that platform. And this IGNO e-GYAN course, you might have heard, or many of you might have done some courses, completed some courses, certificate, diploma, degree courses from the IGNO also. So you may be knowing better that through the e-GYAN course, the self-learning material, the entire text can be downloaded from this. Only thing is that earlier it was easily downloadable. Now it is not easily downloadable. You have to go and check because of some security reasons. Earlier when it was completely downloadable, that time there was various misuse took place throughout the during that site. Now they are very much secure, trying to secure it. But even though you will get the information properly, and that site www.implement.ac.in, I am telling several times that you must go on and must use this platform at least once in 10 days or 15 days. You go to this particular site, you will be benefited. What you are today, tomorrow you will become something else by having that information. So this is the open book I was talking about. .pdf is there. Here www.pdf.net. Here also lakhs of books are there. Lakhs is crores of books, as I mentioned. 27 crore plus books, and 50 books are added every minute. And searchable is very simple. Author and title, we can search it. But if you know the different search technique like advanced search technique, etc., then your valuable time will be saved. So getting information, searching information from the e-resources are very simple. But side by side, you have to know the correct method of searching, correct filtering of searching. Otherwise, you will get lakhs of documents. From that lakhs of documents, which one is useful for you, that is very difficult to find out. So for example, you cite anything, you check anything under the Google, you will find within few seconds lakhs of documents are there. Now from that lakhs of documents, which page is important for you, don't know. So you should have some idea, you should have some knowledge of advanced searching also, and filtering technique also. Then only you can search it properly, your time will be saved. And these are some educational supports, like there are various nowadays platforms are there, online platforms are there. Lots of advertisements are being made in the television channels, etc. Maybe might have noticed that khanacademy.com, now this Baiju is becoming so popular nowadays that every time there is advertisement of this. Like this, there are various platforms which imparts educational supports to the engineering student, degree, medical students, other NTSC preparation student, any other this examination you are preparing for, that type of courses are already available. And this YouTube also, nowadays there are many professors and experts in different areas. They are preparing the YouTubes of different topics and they are uploading in their YouTube channels, and that are becoming more useful nowadays. And I mean to say here that YouTube is one of the real sense of imparting information through the e-resource mode. You can say that lots of video, different activity. You want any information, you want any clarification, you want any idea, etc. You go to YouTube site and you can just search it and you start enjoying it and start using it. Maybe cooking, maybe sports, maybe inventions, maybe discoveries, maybe many things, education, many areas, tourism, all sectors. There is no area untouched. You can say that where the information related to that particular subject is available on the YouTube. So YouTube is one of the widely used educational channel, you can say that. But the question here is authenticity. Authenticity cannot be guaranteed in the YouTube. Okay, authenticity always from the renowned publishing houses or the renowned consortium. Even in the open source, though we are getting lakhs and crores of information, but most of the time authenticity is a problem. Authenticity is a thinkable thing, and then there is a question mark on that, how far it is there. So garbage in, garbage out is the concept of the computer or internet. So you have to be very, very careful when you are searching and downloading anything from the internet. So there are ebooks also. Let us highlight that also. The Project Gutenberg. This will be shown live by Dr. Birinder Pal. Then your National Digital Library of India, IIT Kharagpur. That will be also shown by Dr. Birinder Pal. Then books, DOAB, DOAJ, all will be shown directly by the Dr. Virinder Pal in live mode, and you will really enjoy that session. Because I'm just giving you the awareness that these type of things are available. Our purpose is to create awareness among the users, etc. Maybe teachers, maybe students, maybe librarians, or maybe any academic fraternity of Assam, or those persons who are enjoying this or listening this webinar, etc. So Brindapal will give you the demo of that. So these are some of the book sites. Here you will get the books of your choice. And if you're not getting in one of the site, you go to other site. So one book site choice, I have already given you that PDF. Where there's 27 crore books are there. That is one of the best examples. Besides that, these are some of the websites, and there are many more here. I cannot cite and cannot give you all. So just for example, I am citing few of them. And this is related to the university information. You want any information related to any university, you will get here. These are some question answer sites. You can have some question answer like FAQ, etc. Or you are very much curious. Nowadays, see here in Wikipedia also, you are searching something, then below that one question answer like things are coming up. This is a question, and below it you just click that, answer is coming. So like that type of thing, these question and answer sites are there, and you can enjoy, and that makes you curious. In Wikipedia, I have seen that you are asking something, but related informations are also made you available in the form of a question and answer. That is a good impact and good sign of the online resources. You can say that lively, exactly, you can get information quickly without knowing this. And nowadays, the voice technology are also being recognized by this type of devices. You cannot typing will take some time. Just you are asking that Alexa or the Google voice, etc. Just tell what do you want to search. Immediately the device gives you the information, and you are very much benefited. Nowadays, your voice recognition is going to be printed form also, in text form also. Your voice will be recognized by the system, and whatever I'm telling, that whatever I'm speaking now, everything will be printed in text form, etc. That type of software is also available in the market. There are spinning software which are having advantage, disadvantage. I'm not going to that area, otherwise it would take another 1 hour to discuss that spinning, like that type of things. So we are just confined with the limited resources here. So these are some of the websites, search engines, etc. So you may be using this Alta Vista, or this Google, or Crawler, or any of the search engine sites throughout the world. These are some of the sites for who's who. If you want information about any renowned personality of the world of India, I will get information. Earlier we had India's who's who, then international who's who, like that type of books printed in the physical form. Now these things are all replaced with the electronic devices, and we are getting such type of information. Like there is that white pages, yellow pages, where telephone directory, all are nowadays available in the printed form. So we are very much dependent upon the e-resources, etc. These are some of the information sites related to the news agencies, etc. Fox News, New York Times, USA, ABC News, etc. So in India also many news agencies are there. All can be searched, and you can enjoy. You can enjoy the online news, what is being telecasted by different television channels of our country or world, that you can be all of online, etc. Only thing is that data and internet connectivity should be good. That is one of the important thing. And these newspaper, etc., still some of the persons are sharing those things, but those are illegals. In the beginning of the lockdown period, every day 25 to 30 papers were coming in the different forums of the this web what I can say that WhatsApp groups, etc. And I was also getting such type of things. And even the journals, magazines, popular magazines, costly magazines were coming in, like India Today magazines, Outlook, Frontline, such type of magazines were, moment it was released, moment it was made available to the online mode in the WhatsApp group, etc. So then there was a complaint, and an advisory was issued by the publishing houses, etc. So nobody can, you can read for your purpose yourself, but you cannot communicate or cannot share it with anybody. If anybody is found to be sharing, then the admin of that group will be punished for that, and legal action will be taken. So now this is stopped, but today you can download yourself, you can go through it, read it, and just leave it for others. So there are some medical information also. The people wants to have different types of information for related to health, related to children, kids, related to any other devices or anything want to know about the medical science, etc. So these are some of the sites. You can sitting in your home, you can access for the world what is happening in the medical sector, etc. So these are one of the good source of information related. Same thing, sports headlines and sports, etc. Anything related to sports, you can go through these sites. You can have this information. This is again one of the most important, basically for the teachers and the research scholars and the budding professionals, because this particular point, that is Sodh Ganga. Sodh Ganga is again services provided by the Improvement Center, and here you will get 2,70,000 plus theses, and Guwahati University theses are also available 5,200. And before, this figure is of before lockdown, and after lockdown many numbers are changed. But again, Birendra will show you in detail about this Sodh Ganga. And there are some, besides that, they are having open thesis, then open access thesis. Here thousands and lakhs of theses are available. You can check your thesis also, or if it is not there, you can upload your thesis so that anybody, another person can enjoy that thesis, and that will be helpful for the new professionals, etc. So Sodh Ganga, Sodh Gangotri, etc. is playing a major role for the upcoming generation, those who are interested for doing research, etc. So as I earlier told you, 2,70,000 plus full-text theses are available in the Sodh Ganga. 7,600 plus synopses are available. 440 universities of our country are covered under this, and 511 universities have signed the MOU. And this is the what this information is 5,200 is pre-COVID, not post-COVID, pre-COVID. Now see, there are many more platform. Every day new platforms are coming up, and now we are using this Zoom platform here. Now let me say, I'm very sorry to say again here that though we are using Zoom, the ACLA has purchased the commercial version of the Zoom, because the free version of Zoom has some limitations. So as everywhere there is and there is a say that it is going on throughout the country that we should discard the Chinese products, etc. So Zoom is also one of the Chinese product. So I shall also request the ACLA from this forum that after completion of this license, we should stop Zoom and we should go for some other software, Indian software, for taking these online seminars and webinars, etc. So I'm also not in favor of Zoom. Earlier also I was not in favor of Zoom. Again, from to yesterday I am not in favor of Zoom, but we have paid a huge amount of money to the Zoom. ACLA has paid. So by that time, let us continue it, and after that we must switch over to. And this message I am sharing this podium so that everybody, because many of the teachers are here, many of you may be using Zoom platform, so we should discard all Chinese type of things. We should go for Indian things. So this is my personal view, etc. So I have taken the advantage of sharing this thing from this podium. So there are some vision of e-resources as well. So every obstacle has some opportunity, and here for us the obstacle was the COVID till today, and from tomorrow we are going to off COVID. You can say directly, you can say that. So because of that obstacle, we have seen many changes. So this sentence says that change is inevitable. Every change brings a new opportunity. Yes, correct. The COVID lockdown has changed our attitude. Lockdown has changed our intention. Now we are using this. Everybody is knowingly, unknowingly, forcefully also. They have started using this, and everybody is now comfort. And what was your comfort zone earlier? So I used to say here that come out from that comfort zone, start using this technology, start using these devices, start using these resources, online, offline, whatever it is, and enjoy what you are earlier and what we are having now. And don't worry for the success, and go on working, and somebody is looking at you, and they will find success each on the other side of the comfort zone. And it is true also in this world. So to conclude here, I would like to say the Prime Minister of India is also giving emphasis on that. Think globally and act locally. So during lockdown, many we have done new, and the masks, etc., are now prepared in the house by every household persons. So use of e-resources are increasing day by day, and we must use these e-resources, and you should expand its use in different groups of people. And these why, how is question for us or suggestion for us that how we are going to update ourselves. There should be some guidelines for our personal learning. So there should be a plan for our personal learning. So just remember to learn. You need to learn it, how you are going to learn it, and what is the time frame to learn it. If you give emphasis on this, then always you will feel yourself that you are in the new direction, new era, new age, and always you will feel yourself charged. So this is the message from my side. And to finally conclude this long, what I have seen, one can educate himself in the home and learning platform, which many of you are doing. Many of you have done this faculty development program, FDP program also. You know that 2 FDP program is equivalent to the 1 refresher course, etc. With the use of this latest technology, even the impossible thing seems to be possible now, and you are so for you and make it in your life. So this, I am very, very thankful to the organizers and very thankful to the activities of the college, my friend Sandra, Bender, and the librarian Dalmi, and all the participants who are attending and who are listening. So today we do I'm not going to discuss on that. So infrastructure has to be improved. That is the only solution. So thank you very much. Now over to Dalmi.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful session. Your session was very, very informative and fruitful to us. And we hope that your lecture will definitely boost up the knowledge and morale of our participants. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Virender Pal. He is working as a librarian of Koliabar College and coordinator of Information and Communication Technology Cell, ECLA, and relentlessly working for the development of the ICT cell. His expertise in social media, Web 2.0, and Internet, etc. Now, I'd like to request Dr. Virender Pal to continue the session.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. So, respected participants, and it's a great honor again to give my honor to all the participants who are present here in the platform of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College. And I would like to give my special thanks to the Honorable Principal of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, Dr. P.K. Bhattacharya sir, without whose support, without whose cooperation, we could not conduct this kind of program. So, my great honor to all the academic fraternity before starting my session. And just this is an awareness program, and just we are trying to create some of the awareness on the different MHRD facilities. From time to time, MHRD, UGC, all these bodies are giving some guidelines to the colleges, to the universities to use the different e-learning or different e-resources which are available, which has been being made available by MHRDs. So our intention is just to make the awareness on these platforms. I will be talking on some of the important platforms now, which you might be knowing, like Swayam, which is very nowadays famous. We used to call MOOCs, MWCS MOOCs in the platform of Swayam. Then we'll be talking about Swayam Prabha. We'll be talking about National Digital Library of India. Then we'll be talking about EPG Pathshala. Then we'll be talking about South Ganga. And then we'll be talking about Analyst facility, where you'll get 6,000 plus e-journals and 31 lakhs e-books. And then at the last, we'll be talking about open access e-resources. And there are some tips or there are some information for the school educations also. It will take hardly 1 or 2 minutes. So without wasting time, just I will share my screen. Madam, is the screen visible, sir?
Yes, visible, visible.
Okay, thank you.
No.
So, respected participants, this is the platform which I want to show first, that is called Swayam, and which is now very much famous in Indian context. Respected participants, you might be knowing that Swayam is a e-learning portal. Not only you can learn here now, you will also get the provision of certification. There is a provision of certification, and with the introduction of Swayam, the learners can do their courses according to their requirement and also get the certification which is equivalent to the different courses. Now I will show some of the things, but before going to this, just I will show the sign-in option first. When you visit the Swayam platform, just you go to this option, sign-in option. And once you go to this sign-in option, you have to sign in to the Swayam for the first time. It is a one-time job. You can use it with your existing Google account or Gmail account, whatever you may say. Then also with your existing Facebook account, you can use this Swayam platforms. Or even if you have Microsoft account, then also you can use it. So this is all about sign-in process. Once you click here, then it will ask to you to sign in with your Google account. Now I will not go to that particular area. Just you give your email ID, then automatically you will be signed in with the Swayam. Now next thing I will show you, basically you might be knowing that Swayam is a program initiated by Government of India, which has 3 cardiac principles of education, like
three principles: access, equity, and quality. These three things are the main component on the basis of which the SWAYAM platform has been designed. And from the class 9 to the till post-graduation level, the learners can learn different courses, and they may also have the provisions of enjoying the different courses. And more than 1,000 faculty members are engaged in preparing these courses. Now, to understand more to SWAYAM, we have to, I'll show you that there are 4 quadrants. That means there are 4 parts when you're doing, when you are browsing the course materials. There is one video lectures, there is one textual material in the form of PDF file in simple form, what I want to say. Then there will be self-assessment tests like quiz and assignments. And then lastly, there will be discussion forum. These 4 quadrants are the courses that are hosted on the SWAYAM. And respected participants, these are the 9 national bodies which are being hosting different courses on the SWAYAM platforms. Like AICT is working for the technical educations, NPTEL is working for the engineering background. Similarly, UGC is working for the post-graduation level. Similarly, CEC is working for the undergraduate educations. In this way, different bodies are working together for the different learning, different learning domain. So the important thing which I want to show you, see, this is the credit transfer mode. Now, credit transfer mode is that Ministry of Human Resource Development has given this guideline that any persons or any learners can do the courses from any universities or from any institutes, and his mark sheets or his marks can be incorporated into its own institute. This guideline is already given, provided that particular universities should allow this. And you can go through this guideline. Even UGC has given the guideline, credit framework for learning courses. Similarly, AICT has also given this guideline. You can go through this guideline. And the most important guideline which I want to highlight is the guideline for developing the online courses for SWAYAM. If you are a faculty member and if you are interested to develop your own MOOCs courses, then you go to this option called guideline for developing online courses for SWAYAM. And here you will get the entire guideline, how to proceed, how to prepare, and what are the technical requirements that will be at your part, and then what are the different components that will be requiring from your end. So this guideline will definitely help the faculty members to develop their courses into the SWAYAM platforms. So this is all about the different guidelines given by the ministry. You can go and access it. Even you can also access the SWAYAM platform through your mobile applications. You can download it through your smartphones directly from the mobile Play Store, and you can use it according to your requirement. So these are the basic things which has been reflected about SWAYAM. Now I will be moving to the next part, that is all courses. In this option, there are 2 important things that will be mentioned. One will be the upcoming courses, and the second will be the courses which are already being at present running. See, these are the upcoming courses and these are the ongoing courses. In the upcoming courses, you can go and you can enroll yourself. See, this is an example, plan groups. And this course is going to be started from 31/5/2020. If you want to enroll for these courses, then you can go and you can enroll here. See, just you go to this option, join now. Once you click join now, then they will ask some basics informations, right? Why you, what type of learner you are you a faculty member, or are you a students? In this way, they will be asking some basic information, which will hardly take 30 to 40 seconds, and automatically you will be joined to this particular course. Respected participants, again, I want to clear some confusion that signing in the SWAYAM does not mean that you have enrolled for a course. Signing is the thing that you have been signing to the SWAYAM portal. But to join a course, you have to join particular course by selecting this, like from upcoming courses. It has to be very clear. And the ongoing courses, these are the ongoing courses. That means these courses are already been running, and you cannot enroll for these courses, but the learning materials, the learning resources which are being used during this course, you can also enjoy this, or you can also watch these learning materials for your learning purpose. These are all about ongoing courses. So I have shown about SWAYAM, I have shown about all courses. I will show the important thing again, that SWAYAM is not limited to the English language only. It has been also extended to the other regional languages of India, like Bengali, Gujarati, Hindi, Kannada, Malayalam, Marathi, Tamil. In these were different languages. I think 8 languages is still so far has been translated at different courses in SWAYAM, and you can go and you can access the different courses available under these platforms. So this was all about There are different courses available in the regional languages of India under NPTEL, that is National Program for Technological Enhanced Learning. This program has already been translated to the many languages. And see, there is an option called completed courses. Completed courses, again the same thing which I have told earlier, that these courses are already completed and you can use the learning materials from here. Just you select any one of the topic which you need. Suppose you want to access the learning materials from physics, then you go just select the physics and all the learning materials, or all the course, all the learning materials which were used during the courses, you can watch or you can learn from these learning materials. The very important part of this, I want to show you that ICT initiatives of MHRD. From the SWAYAM platform itself, a request has already been made here, and there is given the guideline link also, that these are the major ICT initiatives of MHRD. From time to time, this list has already been published through UGC, like SWAYAM. Yeah, but whatever I am showing, this is the SWAYAM where you can do the e-learning courses. Then SWAYAM Prabha, I will be talking next. This is a group of 32 DTH channels. National Digital Library, I will be talking about in this platform also. EPG Parsala is another for gateway for ebooks and learning materials. Then Sodganga is for the thesis. Again, eSotsindhu, where you'll get the e-journals and ebooks. Here I will show the Enlist facility. Enlist is a college component of eSotsindhu. Similarly, there are different initiatives of MHRD, even virtual labs. If you want to conduct the science practical online, then there is a facility called virtual labs. I think till class 12, some experiments has already been uploaded. You can go and you can fill as a virtual experiment in this virtual lab facility. So this is all about the different MHRD facilities. I will now move to the most important part of SWAYAM during this COVID-19 situation. SWAYAM has indexed, or SWAYAM has hosted different learning materials. Here you cannot do the courses directly. You can only learn the courses here. If you are from engineering background, then you go to this option. If you are from non-engineering background, then you go to this option. Respected participants, now I will go to this option, non-engineering background. Before going to this non-engineering background, there are some other options also. You can also see that NCERT textbook. If you are from school background, then you can also use these learning materials. Just I will go to the non-engineering courses. Here again, I am repeating, respected participants, that here you cannot do any courses. It is only for learning purpose now. Suppose if you are from postgraduate level, then you can go and you can access the different subjects which is available in these platforms. And if you are from undergraduate courses, then you go to this option. See, there are lots of subjects. I can show you plant pathology, principles of marketing, geography of tourism. In this way, different subjects you will find it here, like financial accounting. I will show you, suppose for an example, cell biology. Cell biology, see, within this bracket, there is a number. This number indicates that 66 learning materials has already been uploaded on this topic, cell biology. Suppose I want some information on prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. You just click it. You see, you will find two options. One option is called e-text. E-text means the learning materials in the textual format. You can go and you can access this e-text, and you can also download this e-text for your learning purpose. Just you can save it. Next, I will show you here the self-learning. Self-learning is the video. You can watch the video on this particular topic and you can learn by yourself.
Hello students, today we'll run a practical on study of structure of program.
So I will not go detail of this video, just intention is to make awareness. And suppose if you are from arts background, then also there are lots of courses you can explore. I will just show one example, like I will show it, human rights in India. Suppose if you want to access the course material, there are different topics and different learning materials. Suppose human rights, introduction to national human rights protection system. If you want, then you can go for the e-text, and you can also go for the self-learning materials. This is the self-learning materials. You can play it and you can use it for your academic and learning purpose.
Dear students, Welcome to week 1, module 1 on the National Human Rights Protection System.
So this is all about the learning materials which are right now available made by SWAYAM during this COVID-19 situation especially. So you can go and you can access the different courses according to your requirement, like organic chemistry, macroeconomic analysis, different courses. I cannot name each and every one. It will be helpful for you if you go visit directly. So next, I will move to the next part of my live demo. I have shown about SWAYAM respected participants. SWAYAM is an e-learning portal where you will not only learn, but also there is a provision of certification. I have shown the sign-in system. I have shown in the joining, how to join the courses, and I have shown the different learning materials in SWAYAM. Now I will move to the next part of the topic, that is called SWAYAM Prabha. Respected participants, you might be aware about the SWAYAM Prabha. There is a difference between SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha. Although the name has some similarity, but there is a quite difference between SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha. SWAYAM was an e-learning portal where certification system is there, but SWAYAM Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. That means by sitting at your home, before television set, you can enjoy the different MHRD channels at your home through your television. If you have right now DD disc, if you have Dish TV at your home, then these channels are already available. But this facility of SWAYAM Prabha is not available for Airtel and Tata Sky right now. But Dish TV and DD disc, they are providing these services. If you see the channels allocations, there are 32 DTH channels. See, from channel number 1 to 10 is maintained by CEC, UGC. Similarly, channel number 11 to 18 is managed by NPTEL. Similarly, channel number 19 to 20 is maintained by for school education students by IIT Delhi. So in this way, all the channels are having their own disciplines, and it is working on their own field. Now I will show you, suppose channel number 3, it is working on some social and behavioral sciences, and you just click it. Once you click it, then it will take to a new page where you will get the information. See, this is the current programs which is right now being telecasted in the television. These programs are right now telecasted in the television. Suppose if you miss this program right now, then see, you can also find the repeat time when the program will be repeated. This information you will find from this SWAYAM Prabha portal. Respected participants, right now what I am showing, this is a portal of SWAYAM Prabha maintained by Improvement Center, where you will get information relating to the different learning materials which are being telecasted in the television. And here you will find the repeat timings also of this, all the programs. If you want the upcoming programs, then you can also find it. And these are the archive programs. Archive means those programs which are already been telecasted in the television. But right, if you want to again you want to access those courses, then you can go and you can access these courses. You can play these videos and you can learn by yourself. This was all about SWAYAM Prabha. I will not play any of the video, just it will take more time again because we don't have too much time. And see, respected participants, there is an option called frequently asked questions. And in this frequently asked questions, there are lots of predefined answers which has already been said by SWAYAM Prabha. And you might be thinking that from which channel number I have to go in this TV. So channel number, from channel number 2001 onwards, this MHRD channels start in the DD disc. 2001 onwards, you can go and you can access these channels from the 2001 onwards. And there is an option called sign in option or register option. Now, why registration is important in SWAYAM Prabha? Respected participant, registration is important only to get the SMS alert here. You will get the SMS alert regarding the interest of your program, what timing the program will be telecasted on which topic. In this way, you will get the information. So this is all about SWAYAM Prabha. And in SWAYAM Prabha, if you watch the channels, it does not mean that you will get the certification. SWAYAM Prabha is only for learning purpose. SWAYAM is for the certification along with learning. So this was all about SWAYAM and SWAYAM Prabha. Now, respected participants, I will move to the next part of this live demo that we will call, in short, National Digital Library, that is called NDL. National Digital Library of India is another MHRD project maintained by IIT Kharagpur, and even our Guwahati University, IIT Guwahati is also a sub-nodal part of it now. See, if you want to customize your language, you can customize directly from this platform. So, yete Anuhundan, login, you can customize in this way. So I will show you, first of all, you just go and log in with your NDL account. You have to register for the first time. Once you register, an activation link will be sent to your registered mail. You have to activate your registered mail and you have to activate your account. Once your account is activated, then you log in with your account. I have already created my account and now I will be logging to my account. See, now I have been logging as Virendra Pal now, right now. So this is all about the login system in Swayam. I have shown the language interface also. If you are from school background, you can go to this option. There is engineering, there is science, humanities, literature, management, law. Just select any of the discipline, whatever is your requirement. Suppose I am from science background. Suppose I want to access some materials on mathematics. Then you can access the different learning materials available under this mathematics platforms. Like you'll get web courses, video lectures. In this way, different sampling theories. So in this way, different subjects are available. You can go and you can access according to your requirement. This was all about the subjects I have shown. Now, if you are want to access by document type like scholarly publications, data sets, if you want to access the journal and conference. So in this way, you can access this situation. And during this COVID-19 research repository they have maintained. So in this way, different learning materials are available. And the important thing is that since we are from institute and there is a frequently asked question, this frequently asked questions will help you to know more about NDLI, that what is NDLI. And if you are from institute, see, can I access NDLI as an individual or does I need an institutional membership? This is very important question. There is no restriction on the accessibility of the NDL system. It can be accessed by an individual or institute member equally. However, access of full text in many cases, like Springer's publishers content may require institutional membership. That means this line says that it is recommended for an institutional membership because you may get access to more resources than the individual memberships. And the college may appoint a nodal institutional officers or persons who will take care of these things. You can go and you can get the different informations on this frequently asked questions, how to appoint the different, how to appoint the nodal officers and what are the funds, what are the works of the nodal officers. You will take care of it. So this is all about NDL. Now I will move to the next part, and this is not due to the time constraint we cannot cover everything about NDL. It is having a huge resources. You can go and you can access everything from there. Many things are being indexed there, so you can access it. Now I will go to the next part of my presentation, that is called ePG Pathshala. Respected participants, you might be again knowing this ePG Pathshala is a e-learning portal maintained by again InfinityNet Center. And what you have to do, you have to go to this students corner again. Under this students corner here, you will not get certificate. You will get the learning materials. Suppose you are from zoology, and if you want to access some learning materials on immunology, suppose, then you go to this option and see, you select any one of this topic. Here you will get e-text. E-text again the same thing. The textual materials you can use it prepared by the experts. You can download it. Then there is learn more options. You can also explore some more topics. And then there is self-learning. Self-learning, again, the video files, what I want to say. You can watch this for your learning purpose.
We will start with the historical perspective of immunology. The word immunity means to free ourselves from the.
So I will not go detailed into this video. See, there are lots of other subjects of your requirement like education, environmental science, political science, Hindi, human resource development, IT is there, law is there. So in this way, you can go chemistry, botany, bioinformatics. Within this bracket indicates again the number of learning materials that has been uploaded here. Anthropology, political science, philosophy. So in this way, you can go and you can explore all these options according to your requirements. So basically, we are showing only a gist of it. You can go and explore more of the resources available under the ePG Pathshala platform. Respected participants, now I will be moving to the next part, that is called Sodh Ganga. All the academic fraternity, we are very much aware about what is Sodh Ganga. It is a reservoir of Indian theses. That means the theses which are being uploaded or which are being awarded by the different universities of India, you can access this theses, the full text thesis, you can access it from there. Now see, if you want to see the universities, see these are all the universities of India whose theses are already been uploaded. Those PhD awardees thesis is already uploaded. Suppose for example, I will show you the Guwahati University. Suppose see in the Guwahati University 5375 number of thesis is already uploaded. Just I will show you how to proceed again for the Guwahati University. You just go and enter the page of Guwahati University. Once you enter the Guwahati University, you can access by different departments. Suppose if you are from botany department, you can go and access. There are 434 theses which is already available or uploaded in the botany department. See, these are the title of the thesis, researcher guide. I don't want to figure any of the person which are involved, which have been shown in the right now in the screen. Just this is for awareness purpose, and you can go and you can access the thesis, full text thesis of the particular researcher. So this was all about South Ganga programs, where you will find lots of theses that has been uploaded by the universities of India. So respected participants, we have covered Swayam. Swayam is a portal of e-learning along with certification. Swayam Prabha is a group of 32 DTH channels. We have covered National Digital Library. We have covered EPG Pathshala. We have covered South Ganga. And very important part of this live demonstration will be the end list. Now this facility we are already using in our colleges. All the colleges are having this on this facility in Assam. More than 131 colleges are the active members of Enlist right now at this time. And see, it is a college component of eSwachh-Sindhu Enlist. And what you will find in Enlist, 6,000 plus journals and more than 31 lakhs ebooks you will find under this Enlist facility. In the Enlist, you cannot register directly. For registration, you have to contact either your librarian or the library staff or any other person who is handling Enlist in your college. What the faculty member or students have to do, they will give their email ID and name, and what the concerned librarian will do, he will create an account for them. After creating an account, an activation link will be sent to the faculty member or the students, those whose account has been created. Then what will be the responsibility of the user? The user will activate his account from his registered mail. Since an activation mail is already been delivered to his mail, so he will activate his account, and after activating his account, he will reset his password for the first time. For the very first time, he have to reset his password with a new password. This is only one-time job, respected participants. Once your one-time job of creating a password is finished, then you go to this page of Enlist, enlist.implement.ac.in, and here you just log in here. Once you log in, and you will get the platform of login into the Enlist facility. And suppose if some of the faculty members are already having their account, then what they can do, they will go to this option forgot password. They need not again go to librarian and ask him that please give me our password. Just go to this option forgot password, and he can retrieve his password from this forgot password option. Since I am showing now new user, I am logging with my account. Once I been login with my login IDs, see, this is the platform which is very much important, where you will find lots of ebooks and e-journals. Under e-journals, see, these are the publishers like American Institute of Physics, Annual Reviews, Economic and Political Weekly, Indian Journals, Institute of Physics, JSTOR, Oxford University Press, Royal Society of Chemistry, H.W. Wilson, Cambridge University Press. These are the publishers which are participating, which are hosting the different e-journals under the Enlist facility. And if you talk about ebooks, see, under ebooks, Cambridge Books Online, 1800 titles are available. Under EBRI Publishers, 1,50,000 titles is available. Similarly, under ABSCO, Hindustan, Institute of Southeastern Studies, Oxford Scholarship, Springer eBooks, Sage Publications, Taylor Francis Books, McGraw-Hill, World eBooks Library, South Asian Archives, all the different resources you will find from this platform. Now, suppose you want to search any book on your topic. Suppose I will search a book on bioinformatics. Then you just type bioinformatics and you just search it. Once you search it, respected participants, then you will get this all the documents on bioinformatics that will be displayed within your screen. Just you select of the topic which you required, and you see you will get this option, and in this option you just click to view. Once you click to view, here you have to remember three basic important things. Is that how to access this? I will show you. Three important things is that number one, you can read the book directly online. Second thing, you can download the entire book. And third thing is that you can download the PDF chapter. PDF chapter means you need not require the entire book. You require only one chapter. Then you can download from this PDF chapter. I will show you how to read the book directly online. For example, this is just an awareness purpose. I hope the publishers will allow me for the awareness program. This is Bioinformatics a Premier. This is the, again, one of the famous books in the college libraries we used to face. See, these books you can directly go and you can read online from this option. Similarly, if you want to download the entire book, you go to this option. For downloading the entire book, there will be requirement of a third-party software, Adobe ID that is. Once you download the software, then you can read these books. And for this, we have already made a video for analysts in our regional languages in our official YouTube channel of ICT Cell ACLA. You can go and you can visit that video also, which will definitely help you how to activate your account in Analyst and how to read the books or how to download the books in the Analyst. And there are different technical things which have already been shown step by step in the video. See, there is another download PDF chapter. Suppose I want the chapter 1 on bioinformatics. Just click it. Only that chapter 1 will be downloaded now. Once you click it, then see this chapter is downloaded and you can access it or you can open it and you can save it for your academic purpose. So this is what about Analyst, how you can access the resources available under Analyst facility. You can read the book directly online. You can download the entire book and you can also download the chapter wise book. Again, the second search strategy I will show you, that you can search by title, you can search by author of the book, you can search by subject, you can also search by ISBN number, and there is a call number facility. Call number facility, because respected participants, all of you are aware about the library systems we are maintaining in our colleges, and see in the library, in the books, there is a spine level where some numbers are written. Like suppose for 330, suppose 330 is the number assigned to economics as per the standard of library science. So in this way, all the books on economics will be displayed together. Similarly, if you want to access the books on chemistry, then the chemistry number as per the standard is 540. All the books on chemistry will be displayed together. Similarly, if you want to access the books on botany, then you can go and access with the 580 number. This is the number for botany, 580. So in this way, different subjects are having different numbers, which is already been assigned in your libraries. You can, I am quite sure you are accustomed about this system. So I have just shown through this video. Now, respected participants, again in Enlist, I will show you some another important things like frequently asked questions. This frequently asked questions will help you to know more about the Enlist facilities. There are predefined answers which will definitely help you. And there is a license and fair use. And license and fair use is very important because respected participants, it is the users or it is the who are using the Enlist facilities. And see, there are some guidelines that what you have been permitted and what you should not do, that is not permitted. You should go through these guidelines and use for your academic purposes only. There should not be any commercial initiatives from your end. And because publishers are already very much strict in this regard, so if you violate these conditions, then your account may be blocked. And even if your crime is too much serious, then even institute may be suffered for your this kind of initiatives. So respected participants, be aware about this license and fair use, which is also very important, along with the e-resources. So again, respected participants, I will show you the members. How many colleges of India are right now using the Enlist facilities? If I will show you, see, these are the number of colleges right now, 12 colleges this much. If you want to see the state-wise list, then I will show you. See, in Assam, 131 colleges are right now active. And see, the list will show. My intention is not to figure out any of the colleges here. Just this is the ARYA VIDYAPEETH college you can see here from this platform. Access is already enabled. So basically, your college is also a member of Enlist. So in this way, different colleges, you can find it from here. So this is all about Enlist facilities where you will get lots of e-resources, that means 6,000 plus e-journals and 31 lakhs e-books. Now, respected participants, last part of my presentation, I will be discussing about open access e-resources. Respected participants, you are quite sure that you are aware about what is open access e-resources. These resources are freely available in internet. We should not have to pay any money for this. Now, I will show you some of the websites. For example, DOAJ, Directory of Open Access Journals. Directory of Open Access Journals is a directory where all the open access journals available in the world are being indexed into a single platform. From this single platform, you can access the entire open access journals available in the world. To understand better the concept of directory, I will cite an example. Suppose a person wants to visit all the universities website, then it is not possible for him to visit each and every universities individually. What the person will do, he will go to the UGC website, and from there he will get access to all the universities website together into a single platform. Similarly, the concept of directory of open access journals is that from the single platforms, all the open access journals websites can be easily reachable from these sites. Users have not have to remember each and every websites. This platform will definitely help them to get the informations what they may not know also. So this is all about directory of open access journals, where you'll find lots of e-journals in the open access mode. I will show you another platform called DOAB. This is another wonderful platform of directory of open access books, where all the open access books available in the world can be easily accessible from a single platform, directory of open access books. Similarly, I will show you another website called Project Gutenberg. These websites will definitely help you to download the ebooks available in the platforms. You can go and you can browse the different topics, and you can download the books from this platform of Project Gutenberg. Again, there is another websites I can show you, Internet Archive also, where you will also find most of the ebooks here from this Internet Archive platforms. Again, for the school students, before going to the school part, you can also visit the websites of the university libraries. Suppose if you want to visit the websites of Kekendik Library or Central University of Tezpur, they are maintaining a link of the open access resources which are available in the internet platform. There are lots of open access resources. So you can also visit the university libraries. Even your college libraries are also nowadays, they are doing a very great job in giving the link to the open access resources. And next I will show, I think within 1 or 2 minutes I will take, and we should also help our school communities also during this COVID-19 situation, because the same problem they are also facing what we are facing. See, there is an NCERT. In NCERT, they can download the different ebooks available. NCERT has made these books available. Just they can select the class, then they will select the subject, suppose on English, and then select the title of the book. Then they can directly access the book from this NCERT platforms. Chapter 1, if you want to access the chapter 1, you just click it. So this is all about school educations. Again, I will show another important applications which our Honorable Education Minister of Assam is repeatedly requesting regarding these applications called Diksha applications, and this is also very important for the school educations. This message should be communicated to our school colleagues also, school academicians also, that this can be downloaded with lots of resources can be downloaded from this Diksha platforms. So respected participants, whatever we have shown, this is just for awareness purpose, and this is not the complete list. These are only, I think, 1 or 2% we can say. 98% you have to, again, you might also be aware about the different e-resources. Just this is a gist to access the resources and how to access these resources. So I will just stop sharing my screen, and with this I end my presentation. Over to Dalmi Madam. Dalmi Madam, please. Thank you. Just Dalmi Madam, please unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Birendra. Your session was very, very interesting, very informative and fruitful to us, and it will definitely boost up the knowledge of our respective participants. Now, the session is open for questions, and please raise your hand if you have any question, or you can write down your doubts in the chat box also. And before starting the question and answer session, I have an announcement that every participant will receive a certificate. Actually, some of the participants are asking for digital signature certificates. So currently we are working on it, and you will get your certificates within a couple of days. And I also request all the respected participants to please give your valuable feedback by filling out Google Forms, which we will share after some time. And now the question answer session will start. Dr. Brenda?
Yes, madam. Yes. Respected participants, if you have any questions, you please write in the chat box. We will definitely try to give the answers of those questions. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box. Yes.
Yeah, any question you may ask related to this. If you have any clarification, if you have any confusion, or if you want to share something, it is open.
Sir, there is a question. Is SWAYAM portal where we have to give examinations in SWAYAM portal?
Oh, you answer it.
Okay. See, in SWAYAM portal, you cannot give examinations. For this, you have to sit in a proctored examinations. Proctored examinations means that you have to go and physically sit in an examinations. It is an online examinations conducted by national testing agencies, similar to like CBSE NET. You have been, I think, aware about this CBSE NET, how it is conducted through national testing agency, and even some universities nowadays, they are starting to conduct these online examinations through NTA. So you have to sit in the national testing agencies examinations, and then you will get the certification in SWAYAM. Sir, there is a question regarding this plagiarism. Suggest any website or others for plagiarism.
So there are various websites. You go to Google and type anti-plagiarism software, you will get hundreds of websites, but those are all free. And as you know that you are using free this antivirus, so how much capable that free antivirus is cleaning your device. So same thing with that. So that free version is not up to date, but those I'm just giving information to the teachers who are sitting over here, those who are the research guides. So research guides are given the login and password in the beginning itself when this Open was launched by Implement Center, and guide supervisors of respective universities, they have been given this login and password, and they can use it, and they can use for their scholars also. That is it. And as we are using the Urkun software, it is prescribed by the UGC, and there are certain terms and conditions. But if you ask me whether it is the best one, then I can say no, it is not the best one. Best one from my experience point of view is Turnitin and the Authenticate. So Turnitin and Authenticate are very, very costly. So it is not, you cannot afford. Even the college may think to procure that. But free, we are having free antivirus software provided by the UGC, that is this. And for teachers, etc., if you are writing any paper or anything, and that help, I can extend my help to you, and by checking it, that can be done. That assurance I can give you. You have to send the paper or article to my email ID, and accordingly I will help you. And besides that, there are various hundreds of free softwares are there, and you can go and, but there you just one article or one page, that is sufficient. But if you want to check thesis, etc., then that is not suggested. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, there is another question. Is all the portal is free of cost?
Yes, pardon?
Is all the portal means that things which we have talked is free of cost?
No, I could not follow. Sound is not coming clearly.
Sir, is all the portal is free of cost? Someone is asking this question.
Is all the
portal,
portal, yeah. The sound is creating problem. Yeah.
Okay,
so
okay.
Portal generally, see, free means what? If it is developed by open source, etc., or it is blog, etc., then those are completely free. But if you are using that commercial one or some other thing, in that case it is not free. Through portal we are getting the information. So all portal cannot be free. Okay. So free things means what? Free thing means money somewhere, this way or that way they are charging from somebody else, but somebody is paying for you. If nobody is paying, that means they are getting money from the advertisements also. So these are the things. And Brinder can add here something.
Yes, sir. Most of the portals, these are freely available, and even free means what? Suppose endless we are using in our colleges, but we are only paying 5,500 rupees. Earlier it was also free for Northeast, but on behalf of Northeast, Donor Ministry was paying earlier. Right now we are paying 5,500 rupees. So free, we cannot say that everything is free here, but NDL or SWAYAM, this all the resources are freely available, and under the MHRD initiative, even Swayam Prabha, this learning materials, EPG Pathshala, you have not have to invest any money for this. This is the MHRD facility.
Yeah, governments and that open sources are free, but commercials are not free.
Yes.
Okay, earlier this as Brenda has mentioned that Enlist and for university, Sindhu or UGC Internet Digital Lab Consortium was there. That was completely free, but at present for colleges basically 5,000 plus GST you have to pay. Then you can take the membership. Prior to up to 31st March 2017, it was completely free. And now if you want to procure it, then same thing, you have to pay those institutions which are outside the northeastern states. They are paying 40,000 plus rupees for the same e-resources you are using by paying 5,000 plus GST. So others are paying 40,000 plus for them. So that is free, you can say that in that way. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Sir, there is another question that for political science subject, please suggest websites for resources. For political science.
Whatever we have shown you, go to eSoth Sindhu. If you are from university, go to eSoth Sindhu. If you are from college, go to this Enlist program, and there are various platforms. Brenda has shown you. I have given you the various links, etc. You can go that open books or then DOAJ, DOAB. So we'll get yours. Yesterday, just I would like to cite example. Yesterday, one question came like the Oriental studies. So we have not checked earlier that whether Oriental studies are there in proper order or not. But later on, we have checked many information, many documents and books are related with Oriental studies are there. So where 27 crore plus books are there, so how can you imagine? So there certainly be all types of information may be available. And now the one question we are getting, let me frequently asked question, let me share with you. One question always we are getting related to Assamese books. Why there is no Assamese language books maximum available in these open sources or that. So Assamese books, as the numbers of Assamese books are very less, and there is no such type of consortiums or there is no such of agency databases are there. So it is still in the growing stage. So a day is coming when everything will be available in the Assamese medium and then certainly it will get. But you can get the book of this NBT, National Book Trust. Those are in Assamese language. You can get the thesis in Sodhganga in the Assamese. So like that, certainly some things are there, but maximum utilizations are, maximum numbers are less. So in future, if the people like you and me, etc., will write something, then only there may be some increase in that, and you can easily access those documents also. Yes, next.
Thank you, sir. Sir, one question is that what is the best free software for plagiarism?
Free.
Yes.
Plagiarismchecker.com, onlineplagiarism.com is there. So many are there. As I told you, just go and just write on the web bar that anti-plagiarism software. You will get hundreds of software. And you just download it, one or two of them. Even the grammar, that software is checking the grammars also. Even that software is checking, converting from this PDF to Word also, or to PDF also. So lots of facilities are there. But always you cannot compare free with the this one, the commercial one. So for beginners, for learners, you can say that you go and download any of this, plagiarismchecker.com, onlineplagiarism.com, and many are there. So certainly to some extent that will be helpful for you. But if you want thesis to be checked or the research paper which you are going to submit, so that should be tested in the genuine software. Okay, Guwahati University is using this Urkun software. National Law University, they are using, I think, Turnitin, like that. Everybody is using Urkun software. So many universities are there who are using what. So you should contact those. Suppose Turnitin you want, then you can contact those universities who are using. So certainly they will help you in that regard. For this university, they are using this Turnitin, etc. There are various organizations, but Turnitin is one of the best, I can say that, in today's context. Yeah. Next.
Yes. Sir, there is a question again, how to contribute their courses in SWAYAM? Someone is faculty member, then how they will contribute?
Yeah, regarding this, I'm not going to answer anything. I request all of you on 4th of June, we are going to conduct one mega event on e-content creation and management on SWAYAM platform through MOOCs. So all of you get yourself registered. The resource person is the main person who is behind this from UGC. who is the national coordinator, who is creating such type of thing, who is dealing with such type of things. He is the person associated with the NIRF ranking also. He is the person associated with many activities of Implement Center and this SWAM, etc., MOOCs, etc. also. So I request all of you to get it registered, and we are having some limited seats, but we are going to give preference to the teachers, university teachers and college teachers first. So let us see how many can be accommodated. So you please apply immediately. Our portal is this link is open up to midnight of 1st of this June. So after that we will close this, and 2nd of June by evening or by night, midnight, you will get the information that who and how many are going to attend on first day. Then if there is a more numbers, then we can think of the second day also. At present we are thinking in this regard. So be hurry, and please, all the teachers especially, and special information to the principal of the colleges as well. You can spread this news also, that at least principal and one nodal officer of SWAM nodal officer must join this. And other than that, if anybody is interested, just like one question came that how to prepare a program on SWAM, etc. So I know Brinder can also tell you, I can also tell you, but we are not going to tell. Let it be, curiosity should be among you, and attend it on the 4th, and then we will discuss on then. And one thing, let me tell you, if your institution or person is selected from your institution, up to 14 lakhs of rupees that institution will get from the UGC to start the SWAM platform thing. Okay, so this is a good thing for our northeastern states. So I want that maximum user can participate, and basically for teachers, basically those who are interested, but principal and this nodal officer or the in charge of SWAM is essential. Okay, so don't mind, we have not answered this question because of that only. So next question.
Yes, sir. I think we can sum up, sir, because we have taken most of the questions. It is already 4:33.
Yes.
So 1 hour 45 minutes session is over. And respected participants, if you have any questions, you may put in the WhatsApp group, or also you may ask directly to us. We will be available in our WhatsApp. We will definitely try to give the answers of every question. And I want to add one more thing along with our Professor Singh sir, that in our Assam College Librarians Association website, this online form is already available. If someone is interested, then they can go and register for this program on 4th June. And also lastly, I want to add very important thing regarding this SWAM, that if you are a faculty member and if you want to do some refresher courses online, now it is possible. Under this SWAM platform, there is an option called ARPIT, ARPIT, that is called Annual Refresher Program in Teaching. And under this, you can go for the refresher courses. Generally during the month of September, these courses are introduced, and you can do these courses, which is basically for 80 or 84 days, and you have to sit in examinations, proctored examinations, then you will get the certification. And this refresher course is quite equivalent to your regular courses. Even MHRD, UGC, all has given these guidelines. Even the Honorable Director of Higher Education, Government of Assam has also accepted this and given the guideline to the different college principals of Assam. So it will be helpful if you go to the ARPIT courses also, along with the different programs on the SWAM platform. So with this, I'd like to end from the question seasons, and I'd like to I would like to invite our Honorable Principal sir for his comment.
Unmute him first.
Yes, already. Sir, please.
Okay, finally we come to the end of this session. So I would like to thank Sanjay Singh sir, PK Rekha sir, and Virinder Pal for their valuable lectures and valuable time. So I have attended the complete session and I have learned a lot from your lectures, and hopefully we'll be able to arrange more such sessions if time permitted from your side. And thank you all for participating in this webinar. Thank you.
Over to Dalini ma'am, please, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. On behalf, now we are reaching to the conclusion part, and it is the vote of thanks. And on behalf of the ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, it's my privilege to express vote of thanks. On the outset, I express my vote of thanks to today's speaker, Professor Sanjay Singh sir, who has accepted our invitation to deliver a lecture for the benefit of the participants. Thank you so much, sir. and kindly accept our sincere thanks. And I must mention our deep sense of appreciation for Dr. Birendra Pal for his wonderful explanation on e-resources. Thank you, Dr. Birendra. And we are very much grateful to Dr. Prashanta Dekka sir for your generosity in organizing the webinar for the participants of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College. Kindly accept our sincere thanks. And I express my deep gratitude to Honorable Principal of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, Dr. Pradeep Kumar Bhattacharya sir, who has encouraged and permitted us to organize the webinar. Without his support, it could not have been possible. Thank you so much, sir, for your never-ending support. We express sincere thanks to all the participants who has very enthusiastically participated in today's webinar and have given massive response to the event. Finally, I'd like to thank all the members of the Webinar Coordinating Committee of IQAC for their support and coordination throughout the program. And thank you for being with us. Thank you.
So thank you, madam. Thank you. And it's a great honor for the Assam College Librarians Association that we, in the platform of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, we have conducted this program. Special thanks to the Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. P.K. Bhattacharya Sir. Really, sir, it's a great honor for us giving the platform to SLA, and in front of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, we are presenting something from us. So it's a great honor. I'd like to especially thankful to you, sir. And special thanks to Dr. Dalami Devi Madam. She is the lady who is working day and night, and she was busy for the last 4 to 5 days, and every day she used to in chat and used to communicate. And even yesterday night also, she was very much enthusiastic and very much serious also about this program, and she was discussing. So madam, very, very much thankful from our end. Special thanks to Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir. Sir is also my teacher. So sir is also much very busy in his work, but in spite of his busy schedule, we have taken a movement to create an awareness, and he is with us now in this movement. So special thanks to Professor Singh sir. Now special thanks to Dr. P.K. Dekka sir, without whose cooperation, without whose support, we cannot even think even a single step. Your guidance, your cooperation has definitely helped us and reach SLS into a next height. Definitely sir, we'll be very much thankful to you in future also. Thank you all the teaching and non-teaching fraternity of ARYA VIDYAPEETH College, all the participants who are participating in this program. With this, I'd like to end this meeting, and thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
I also like to thank everybody, and this is just a mere awareness program to create awareness among all the academic community of the Assam and all who have attended it. And for the last 16, this is the 16th one, so last 15 programs, so we are trying to create awareness among all the academic fraternity, and I hope that many of them must have gained some information and some knowledge, etc. So we are just, our intention is not to giving any training or something like that. We are just giving the information that how to use it. So that's why some person may be attending 2 times or 3 times, so they may think that we are talking the same thing. But our slides, etc., are similar, but our presentation and sometimes always we try to give the new area, new topics in different ways. So my suggestion to all of you that those who have attended once, and they have learned many things, and you try it. If you are not able to try it, then you contact the secretary or Birendra Pal or the convener of your college, any college where we are conducting it. But most of the time we have seen that common face 3 to 4 times listening same thing. So that means you are just occupying the seat of another needy person. So that type of thing should not be there. Once or two you can do it. So every time. Today I am very happy that I have not seen any face second time here. So thank you. That's why I have shared this information. But in many cases I have seen 2 to 3 times the same faces coming up. So thank you, giving very much to all of you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you, sir. And the feedback form will be shared in the group of WhatsApp. Please kindly give your feedback. It is related with your certificate. So the participants are requested to kindly submit their feedback form. Thank you very much.
Thank you.